much awaited devaluation in Axis Atlas has come around. So lots of changes are going to happen in this card from 20th of April. Okay, so in today's video we will see step by step, right, what changes have happened and do these changes have an impact on our card and on our travel strategy or not. I will discuss each of these changes in detail, and in the end I am also going to tell you what makes sense, right? Am I going to continue with this card or am I going to discontinue it? If I'm going to continue, what am I thinking behind continuing this card? Okay, so let us now understand and discuss step by step what changes have happened. Okay, so the first change that has happened is you will not get any airport meet and greet or airport transfer option anymore. Okay, so the airport meet and greet was again not too useful anyways, right? I've used in the past. The service from it keeps on degrading, right? A lot of times they will not even take you through the fast check-in process, right? You will have to stand in the queue with them. The only thing they will be doing is holding your bag. Not too much, does not make too much sense. But the airport transfer is something that I was actually looking forward to. Okay, so the airport transfer basically means that they would come home and pick you up and drop you to the airport, or pick you from the airport and drop home. So I was actually looking forward to using this benefit. But now what's happening is I am on the verge of hitting my 15 lakh rupees milestone on this card. So I haven't checked yet, but I think I should be around 75,000 rupees away from it. I would probably, and I'm traveling to Europe next month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can accelerate my spends and hit that milestone and try to use the transfer for my trip next week, right? So I will probably report to you soon on that as well. So all in all, doesn't create a difference even if you don't have these features. So first change is okay for us. Okay. Second one is, there are a lot of exclusions on the spend categories as well. For example, government spends will not be giving you any rewards anymore. Same for jewelry, same for utilities, and same for fuel. Okay, so it's a bummer for sure, right? A lot of people were using the card to make tax payments, which you can still pay taxes, but you will not earn any rewards or milestone, right? So that's also a bummer. This is one wherein we might not consider renewing the card. A lot of people might not consider renewing the card because they were using the card primarily for making the tax payments, right? So can't help, right? Even rent payments, for example, a lot of people were using this card just to make rent payments. But you have to understand from the bank's point of view also. I'm not saying Axis Bank point of view, because Axis has been horrible in making constant changes, but generally, right, people have started gaming the system, making false rent payments to people, to their relatives, and taking money in cash and stuff like that. That's why banks had to take this action, right? The third change that has happened is milestones have changed, right? The milestone benefits have changed now. So now you will earn only 2,500 miles on hitting the 7 lakh rupees milestone, and you will earn 5,000 miles on hitting the 15 lakh rupees milestone. This was 5,000 and 10,000 respectively previously. That becomes another reason for me to hit the 15 lakh rupees milestone before 20th of April, because I will get those 10,000 miles bonus, right? Which will be very, very useful for me since I travel frequently, right? So if you are someone who is actually going to travel or who is very near to the 15 lakh milestone, I would suggest do it. You don't really have to spend the money. What you can do is you can always invest the money in NPS, right, and still hit your milestone. So that's also considered. Okay. Then another change that has happened in Axis Atlas is the renewal bonuses have also changed. Okay. Now earlier, even the 3 lakh rupees milestone would give you a renewal bonus. Now the 3 lakh rupees milestone will not give you any renewal bonus. So they have categorized into silver tier, gold tier, and platinum tier. Silver tier is a 3 lakh rupees milestone. And with the 3 lakhs milestone, you go to the silver tier. So you will not earn any renewal bonus there. 7 lakh rupees milestone, you will earn 2,500 instead of the 5,000 rupees milestone, which is the gold tier, and the 15 lakhs tier, which is the platinum tier. Now you will earn 5,000 renewal miles instead of 10,000 earlier. So this is also, again, a very big change from Axis. But if you think about it, if you're someone who can spend 15 lakhs on this card, you still get 5,000 as miles as your renewal bonus, which is as good as getting the new card, right? Then the last change that has happened is the major and the most important change in this card, according to me. What they have done is they have now categorized the transfer partners into two groups, okay, Group A and Group B. They love to complicate. I don't know why. If you can see on the screen, Group A and Group B I have put. So Group A has all the major transfer partners like Accor, KrisFlyer, United, Marriott, and so on, right? And Group B has ITC, it has Vistara, and so on, right? So the cap is that 30,000 miles per calendar per year can be transferred, to Group A partners, and 1,20,000 can be transferred to Group B partners. Now, let us see how much can we earn on this card. Okay, let us assume that you spend 15 lakhs on this card and you earn the normal reward rate. Okay, you don't earn the accelerated reward rate. So when you're earning the normal reward rate, you are earning 30,000 miles on the card and spending 15 lakh rupees. Then you will earn the milestone bonuses, which is another 10,000 miles, so 40,000 miles in a year, and then the renewal bonus is on the side. So you've earned a total of 45,000 miles in a year, assuming that you also got the renewal bonus. Now these 45, out of these 45,000 miles, you can only transfer 30,000 to Group A. Okay, so you have to basically carry forward your 15,000 to next year and transfer if you would want to transfer to Group A candidates in the next year, right? Otherwise, you can always transfer to Group B, which is another 15,000 miles. So if you transfer 30,000 to Group A partners, basically I would generally transfer it to Accor because I redeem a lot in Accor. Say for example, next month all of my Europe travel, most hotels are booked on Accor and I've redeemed most of my properties. I'll do a different video talking about my redemptions for the trip, which will give you a good idea about how I plan my redemptions. Okay, so now basically 30,000 can be transferred to Accor for me, right? So that 30,000 gives me 60,000 Accor points. So that's like 60,000 into 1.8. It's 1,08,000 rupees worth of Accor points. Okay, then also I would probably transfer it to Vistara because my flight to Paris is booked through Vistara. So I would transfer the balance 15,000 to Vistara then. Okay, that will give me another economy class ticket, right? So 30,000 rupees worth of ticket, but I will just take 20,000 here. So that's another 20,000 rupees worth of benefit. So I would get around 1,28,000 rupees worth of benefits on this card. Now this 1,28,000, if I calculate it on spends of 15 lakh rupees, I get around 8.5% reward rate, right? Which is not bad. And even if you transfer it to other partners, you would get somewhere around 5 to 6% kind of reward rate. Again, not bad, right? What do we want? I mean, 10-15% was not sustainable. The kind of rewards that Axis Magnus used to give was never sustainable, right? We all knew that it's not sustainable. So all in all, I think I'm still going to use it for another year and see how this pans out. Maybe if they devalue it further, that time we will see, not probably renew it. But for now, I would want to continue for another year. Another reason for me to continue is Accor as a transfer partner, right? I mean, HDFC has Accor as a transfer partner, but the ratio has changed now. So it's 2:1, and American Express does not have Accor as a reward transfer partner, right? I would love American Express to get Accor as a transfer partner, and then the game would change significantly. Okay, so for now, I will probably continue using the card. I don't know about you. Maybe you can comment and tell me if you're going to use the card or you're going to discontinue the card. Let us discuss in the comment section about the strategy of this card going forward. Thank you for watching so far. Thank you.